That guy was the first guy that made me realize there were pedophiles. Go on, boy. Pick up your Axe body spray and show me if you can make a mist around you like a halo. You like playing that game Halo, don't you? You won't come play Master Chief at my house? Me and my boy about to go play Halo. You want to play Halo too? It just came out.
My chain. My chain.
Okay, so here's an interesting tale for you. So usually in the big grand, gay culture war of X that keeps the will of X running, they love to share videos of minorities in public, usually black people, and they're screaming, and the main consensus amongst right-wing people on X is to scream, is to tweet, why are they so loud in public? Why are they always fighting with each other? Why are they so aggressive? This, that, and the other. So watch this. This woman is in a Gold's Gym. A Gold's Gym in the Bronx is under fire after staff revoked a woman's membership and escorted her out with the police after she bravely confronted a man pretending to be a woman in a woman's locker room. So this is, now you have a video of a black woman. She's screaming in public, very mad, very aggressive, very confrontational, but it's to protest, trans rights or whatever, Look, I don't have a pony in the race. I don't go to Gold's Gym. I'm not a scumbag. I'm not a Gold's Gym member. And if someone starts screaming in a room, I run out of the room immediately. I have no horse in the race here. I'm not taking sides. I don't know what was going on in there, in that bathroom, right? But here is the
Gold's Gym, men, grown men with big dicks.
And Anthony Camilla is going to be watching this. And he's going to say, finally, for once, I agree with one of them when they're yelling in public.
Men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it.
Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack.
It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room. And that goes gym. Men, grown men with big dicks.
This is the problem with living in a city is when someone starts screaming, you just tune it out. You go, I choose to not see it because that's the only way you can survive. Because usually it's just someone yelling that they're related to Hitler or the aliens are going to land soon or something like that. You just nobody can just acknowledge anyone screaming. No one's hearing anything anymore. This woman may have been assaulted in some bizarre way in Gold's Gym or felt uncomfortable time and time again, and they've been talking to the manager. Maybe she's been getting eye fucked by this gentleman in the bathroom.
In the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck?
What the fuck?
Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym.
This is interesting. Does she have to see cock and balls at Gold's Gym? I don't know if I'm... Yeah, that's bizarre, man. If she has to see big, hairy cocks and balls in the women's locker room, I'm not sure how I feel about that. She is yoked. She is yoked. Maybe she is trans. Maybe she caught a glimpse of herself in the mirror and came out and started screaming that there's no men allowed in the locker room. Sweetie, maybe... Okay,
I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room.
Anyway, I mean, when I first saw this video, I thought this was just Allen Iverson.
Gold's Gym.
But Allen Iverson, it was some like maybe a postseason. Maybe they had lost a game in the playoffs and got kicked out. I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. We're having a good time. We're having fun. But here's what's funny. You want to see the replies? So here's the replies. All the usual suspects are in it. Oh, is this the actual trans person? This was the person with a cock and balls in the women's locker room? Yeah, I don't even know if that's the person. Oh, this is at the Beverly Center. Damn, this is in LA. Okay. Yeah, John Travolta has had a couple sucking fucks at that location, I'm sure. 4 a.m. Shame on California for legalizing this. Very disappointed in Gold's Gym. She's a hero. These women ignoring her are the problem. Oh, she was
gym at Gold's Gym. And I just had the
I gotta say, she kind of looks like she has 5 o'clock shadow
worst
here.
experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym. And I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually try.
The transgender person turns to her and goes, shut up, you fucking N. You fucking N's are always misgendering me. You have no right to kick me out, you fucking N. If it's a trans like anime guy who's really into Hitler and like loves Mussolini and like Fuentes and stuff, you see accounts that are talking about the original church and that we need to bring back the Crusades, or like maybe the Inquisition was good, and then you click on their profile and it's they'll say they're trans in their profile. They're anime trans. Just because someone is trans, do not assume they are liberal at all. At all. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner is in a bomb shelter in Tel Aviv saying, we gotta kill all of those fucking animals. Kill all the babies, drink all their blood, kill them all, fuck them. Caitlyn Jenner's drinking a bunch of wine in a bomb shelter, asking, how many of the fucking savages have we taken out? Hell fucking yeah. So, you know, this is all at war. This is all at war with this woman at this Gold's Gym.
I'm gonna say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here.
I go to 24-hour fitness. I don't see any of this garbage. I'll be completely honest. I'll be completely honest.
And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym, and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck is going?
Yeah, dude. They don't make any money. All the people at my gym, I walk in, they're not making good money. They're 15 to 20 an hour. They sit there, you check in on your phone. Sometimes people ask for a towel or they try to buy a Powerade. It's not like a good, it's a job. They're in college. They're working part-time or whatever. You think they're going to be like, oh, yeah, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me lose my job over you feeling comfortable in the locker room. That's not going to happen. Especially right now, no one's going to risk. If you thought people have been failing upward for decades now and been complacent with where they are in life, now people really don't want to lose their jobs. Now things start to become I'm going to circle back. You're going to get emails from your 40 administrators constantly to keep pretending like they have a job and that they have work going on. And your salary is never going to go up. Theirs will keep going up. You're actually more likely to probably just lose your job. But regardless, you're not going to get anything from employees now. Especially now. Come on, lady. You got to know that. You got to know that. You're a Gold's Gym.
How can you say you're a woman or you want to be...
You're working out inside of a Dollar General. You're doing push-ups in the aisles of a... this isn't... Sweetheart, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart, but you're doing push-ups by the produce section in Dollar General where they have a little head of cabbage and 1 carrot. You're doing push-ups there. Whoever's coming in is coming in. You might as well just do pull-ups while waiting for the bus. Might as well jump up and do pull-ups over the homeless guy getting his dick sucked by a crack whore. It's L.A. I love L.A. Boom, 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 boom. Ba, ba, ba. There's a homeless guy. He's taking a shit in his hand. And there's a crack whore, and she's giving him head. Boo, 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 boom, boom, boom. He took the shit. He smeared it in his hands. He wiped it on a poster of Rachel Sennett. That's very funny. I love living in LA. Boom, 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 boom. Waiting for the bus. The homeless guy. He's blasting ropes on my knee. Boom, boom, boom. It's just homeless guys jacking off as far as the eye can see. Boom, 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 boom.
Woman, and you don't care how women feel. That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it, like, everybody
she goes, I get it. I'm a dude. Look, I get it. I'm a guy. I'm Marlon Wayne's son. I get it. I get it. I'm Marlon Wayne's me. The Wayans brothers, Eiffel Tower me. I get it. I'm a dude. I get it. I'm cool with it, yo.
Their own things, and I don't explain. I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic.
Yep,
and I'm not homophobic.
Yep.
I'm not straightophobic.
Yes.
I'm not racist.
Yes.
None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated.
Yes.
Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you,
I would say probably yeah. If you got a pussy, dude, if you went through again a pussy, then yeah, you ain't gonna be able to tell. As long as there's no, look, if you ain't it get chopped off, I'd say that earns you a free year membership. That's what I say.
Cut off your penis, you can come in here. Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms? Because it ain't right. The way I feel right now. And don't come into my comments about he gay, he ain't looking at you. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's about a feeling, yo. Like, if you never been a little girl who been touched,
it's about a feeling, bro. I'm like, I feel homophobic and shit. I'm kidding. I totally understand where there's a woman's coming from. It's tricky, people can have this belief, that belief, but when you're confronted with it, like I said, I've said many times on this show, I don't know how many times I say it, I've been sexually assaulted by a big fat transgender woman named Alabaster. I could, the rest of my life, I could say, oh, all trans people sexually assault, but that was just Alabaster. That was Alabaster's thing. She was a big fat guy wearing a dress at a bar and tried to rape me. I love LA. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going out on the town. Oh, Alabaster tried to rape me. Boom, boom. Please don't rape me. I'm a 21-year-old twink. Boom, 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 boom. I'm getting raped by a fat trans guy. Oh no, she won't stop trying to rape me. Boom, boom. I push her off, and she falls on the floor. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I shake it off, get a PBR and a shot, and I turn around and she tries to rape me again. Boom, boom, boom. Alabaster, please stop trying to rape me. Boom, 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 boom. I walk outside. 2 homeless guys are jacking off. They're touching tips in front of me. Boom, boom, boom. They're blasting ropes. And they're docking the penises. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, yeah, God bless this woman, honestly.
Bro, it's about a feeling, yo. Like, if you never been a little girl who been touched or been through some shit, you won't understand that feeling. And you've never been a little girl.
Now, how did the women feel in the chat about having to look at dicks and balls in the locker room? You know, you don't even have to use the locker. I don't use the locker room at the gym. I do bike. I do sauna. I have my stuff on me. I have a big fanny pack I keep all my stuff in because people get robbed in the. I don't trust those lockers. I'm not bringing a lock, and people also know how to pick those. So I just keep everything on me. And there's a bunch of perverts in there. Dude, I think me and Jace talked about it before, but when Jace was playing football, there was this kid. Well, I won't tell you his name. Let's call him John. There was this kid named John, and his dad was a really big fat guy. Really, really fat. Like Bob's big boy. Like, he actually looked like Bob's big boy. Do I have the thing in here? No, I don't. He was a big... Actually, he was so, like, the perfect round, giant... Far side. He was far side fat. That's how big he was. And he would come try to pick up Zach from the gym after football practice, and he'd be sitting there and he'd be like, wait, what's the name I made up for him? Let's just call him Jim. Call him Jim. I forget the name I made up for him. He'd be like, Jim, come on, hurry up and shower. And he'd be like, Dad, like, I'm gonna be done soon. He'd be like, okay, like, hurry up, like, come on, get out the shower. And he would just keep standing there, and he'd keep rubbing his belly like this and going, and he'd be watching every single person. Every single 7th and 8th grade boy would take a shower. He'd just be, come on. When you gonna be done? Just soap up real quick. Okay. Oh, you drying off? Okay, well, take your time. Don't slip and fall now, boy. Don't you slip and fall now. And the kids were like, okay, it's kind of weird. He's looking at our cocks and balls, but like, no one knows what a pedophile is. Obviously, we're just 13-year-olds who live in Texas. No idea. We didn't even know big fat white guys were sexual. Growing up in Texas, I thought big fat white guys just sort of sat down and they sort of started like vibrating, and that's how they came. No one knows. You couldn't even imagine. You don't even know what sex is when you're 12 or 13. You couldn't even imagine, or at least when you're raised in the Christian conservative South, you have no idea that these fat people are even sexual. But they're deviants. They're ready to pounce on people. So this big fat, seemingly gay pedophile, he's sitting there, he's watching all the boys shower, and everyone's like, okay, this is weird. Pretty sure he's looking at my dick and balls and my asshole and stuff. And then he would leave, and they'd be like, okay, thank God he's gone. And then the next day he kept doing that so much that the kids had to go start telling the coaches, like, hey, so-and-so's dad comes to pick up the kids, and they had to tell him to stop. They're like, you can't stand a foot away from the football showers and just watch kids they're 12. They're in 6th and 7th grade. You can't watch them shower. Well, shit, I'm just trying to make sure he cleans behind his ears and stuff. No, I know. You're just trying to be a good dad like me. I get it. We're fathers. And we're creating men of character out here at Gymnet High School in Tuscola, Texas. I get it. I get it, but you can't watch boys shower for 20 minutes a day. It's weird and it freaks people out. Oh, I'm a Christian man. You don't gotta think nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing about it. I'm trying to pick up my kid. He's a good defensive end. He gets dirty out there in the field, and I gotta watch him shower. Make sure he got plenty of soap and he don't run out of shampoo. I gotta make sure if he run out of shampoo, I gotta step in there and help him. Making sure these boys clean the ringworm off. That's right, Jimmy. I gotta make sure they get between their toes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Make sure they don't slip and fall in there. Make sure everything is good. Make sure nobody's having fun at business. And then they shower. I'm a big fat Cajun guy now. I'm a big fat Cajun. Down on the bayou, you gotta watch the little boys shower and make sure they clean themselves up good. They slip and fall in the swamp, and then a gator gets them. This is the dumbest show of all time. This is the dumbest fucking show of all time. But that was a real guy. That guy was the first guy that made me realize there were pedophiles. I don't know how I didn't realize there were pedophiles reading the Old Testament, because everyone is a pedophile. Every big major player is a pedophile or serial murderer, perpetuates infanticide, genocide. They have sex slaves, human slaves. Somehow, reading all that stuff, I was still naive. I didn't know. I was like, but only in the bad things only happen in the Old Testament, right? And in that part, those 4 parts in the New Testament, when that happens to Jesus. But other than that, go on, boy. Pick up your Axe body spray and show me if you can make a mist around you like a halo. You like playing that game Halo, don't you? You won't come play Master Chief in my house? Me and my boy about to go play Halo. You want to play Halo too? It just came out. It's 2006, boy. Boy, it's 2006. I think it's September. What was it? When did it release? Like September 14th, 2006. That was Halo 2. I think I might be right on the money, actually. It's September 14th, 2006. We got Halo. We got a green Xbox. Halo 2 released. If I'm right about this, dude, you all have to subscribe to the website right now. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close, dude. Wow. This has got to be Halo 3, I bet it's 2008? 7, damn. And Halo 1 obviously came out on 9/11. Kidding. Hey, actually kind of close to 9/11, though. They're re-releasing this on the PlayStation, and it's remastered and stuff. Should be cool. Should be pretty sick. Halo Combat Evolved. PS5, I am kind of stoked on that. Enough gamer talk. Done. Did we settle the trans thing? The trans, obviously, fix your hearts or die. But that is, it is. David Lynch never had to turn around in a Gold's Gym and there was a big cock and balls in his face. I will say that. Fix your hearts or die. And then it cuts to a guy. It cuts to a 6'7" guy jacking off in a women's locker room at Gold Gym. It's like, well, okay. I understand that my heart shouldn't be filled with hate, but yeah, I'm Paul Giamatti, and I'm thinking I'm Paul Giamatti, and trans people have the right to exist. Yeah.
My chain, my chain, my chain, my chain. Don't you like my chain?